Hello, in this video, we're focusing on the practical concepts that you can actually apply in the real business world. Hope you enjoy it. Let's get on with it. Today, we're going to explore why Meta made a significant investment of $2 billion in an AI technology that many people hadn't heard about before. This decision highlights how forward-thinking companies are placing big bets on innovations that may not be widely recognized yet, but have the potential to transform the future. We'll look into what this AI is, why it attracted such a large investment, and what it means for Meta's strategy moving forward. Let's dive in. In December 2025, while everyone was focused on big AI budgets and flashy tech announcements, Meta quietly acquired Manus, a small AI startup, for over $2 billion. This deal didn't come with public fanfare or a surge in Meta's stock price, and most people weren't even aware it happened. But despite its low profile, this acquisition could be more important for Meta's future than the high-profile investments in chips, data centers, or large AI models. It shows that Meta is working strategically behind the scenes to strengthen its AI capabilities in ways that might not make immediate headlines, but could shape its long-term innovation and competitiveness. Manus wasn't a well-known company, and it wasn't focused on building the latest frontier AI models or chasing the dream of artificial general intelligence. Instead, it had something uncommon: an AI agent that could independently complete real-world tasks and was already generating revenue from paying customers. Meta's $2 billion investment wasn't driven by hype or buzzwords. It was a calculated move based on proven execution. This acquisition fills a strategic gap for Meta and offers insight into its AI approach in a way that public statements and roadmaps don't. Understanding why Meta made this choice helps us see how they are shaping their AI future behind the scenes. In December 2025, Meta Platforms agreed to acquire Manus, a Singapore-based AI startup led by Chinese founders, in a deal valued at just over $2 billion. Manus specializes in developing general-purpose AI agents. These are systems that can plan tasks on their own, carry out multi-step workflows, and interact with various tools like browsers, coding environments, and documents, all without needing constant input from a user. This acquisition gave Meta access to technology that moves beyond basic AI functions, focusing on agents that can work independently and handle complex processes seamlessly. Manus's AI agents are designed to do much more than just answer questions like typical chatbots. They function more like digital employees, capable of handling entire tasks from start to finish. For example, they can carry out market research, screen resumes, write code, analyze data, and even generate websites. What sets Manus apart is its ability to generate significant recurring revenue, over $100 million annually, largely from subscriptions, which is uncommon in consumer-oriented AI products. This revenue and practical functionality highlight why Meta saw strong value in acquiring Manus, despite it being relatively unknown before the deal. Meta already had strong AI models like Llama that performed well on benchmarks, but they weren't generating real revenue because they were primarily focused on conversation, not on completing tasks. What Manus brought to the table was a shift from AI that simply talks to AI that actually works by automating tasks users care about enough to pay for. Manus's AI agents act more like digital employees, handling work like market research, resume screening, and data analysis, with real customers subscribing to these services. The goal behind acquiring Manus was to move beyond just conversational AI and build systems that can take action and deliver tangible results, making AI a practical tool for businesses rather than just a smart chatbot. By late 2025, there was growing skepticism among Meta's investors about the company's massive AI spending. They had invested tens of billions in AI infrastructure, but the timeline for seeing actual financial returns wasn't clear. Manus helped change that by providing a proven pricing model and showing clear product market fit. It didn't just promise future revenue, it offered cash flow visibility through subscription-based services. Essentially, Manus demonstrated that AI automation could be more than just an expensive technology. It could be a viable business generating steady income, helping Meta prove that AI can monetize effectively at scale. Building an internal agent platform with the same level of maturity as Manus would have taken Meta years to develop. By acquiring Manus, Meta was able to bypass this lengthy process and integrate a market-ready, fully developed product directly into its ecosystem. This allowed Meta to save valuable time and accelerate the deployment of practical AI solutions, effectively buying execution time and speeding up its ability to deliver task-level automation to users. This quick integration was critical to demonstrating real-world value and monetization potential faster than the competition. By 2025, the AI landscape was shifting quickly. Foundation models like GPT were becoming more alike, with performance differences shrinking while their operating costs were climbing. This pushed the industry to focus less on just raw intelligence and more on how to orchestrate these models together, use them as tools, and automate workflows efficiently. Manus positioned itself right in this space by integrating different third-party models, including those from Anthropic and Alibaba, instead of relying on a single foundation model. This approach made Manus a strategic asset because it was about creating smarter agents that function more like digital employees, capable of managing complex tasks by leveraging multiple AI systems seamlessly. This was the logic behind Meta's decision to invest over $2 billion, buying not just technology, but a way to combine and orchestrate AI tools that could deliver real automated results at scale. Meta's plan is to embed Manus-style AI agents throughout its major platforms to enhance functionality and user experience across the board. On Facebook and Instagram, these agents will help with creator support, managing ads, and content moderation, making these processes more efficient and responsive. For WhatsApp, the focus is on business automation and improving customer service, streamlining communication between businesses and their customers. Additionally, Meta is integrating these agents into its AI assistant to enable advanced task execution beyond simple queries. With such a massive user base spanning billions, Meta has a unique advantage in turning agent-based AI into widely distributed software, which is something smaller startups aren't able to match. This strategy leverages the scale of Meta's platforms to make these digital agents an integral part of everyday user interaction and business processes. Microsoft, Google, and OpenAI are all investing heavily in agentic AI, embedding these intelligent tools across their enterprise products to maintain a competitive edge. By acquiring Manus, Meta has secured a strong position in this emerging battleground. Manus is not just a concept, it's a fully developed product with paying users, which sets it apart as a valuable and rare asset. This acquisition gives Meta access to technology that goes beyond traditional AI models, offering real automation capabilities that users find useful and are willing to pay for. This strategic move also puts Meta in a better position to compete directly with other tech leaders by integrating advanced agentic AI into its core platforms, accelerating innovation, and delivering tangible value much faster than building this technology from scratch. Meta's approach with Manus highlights the importance of balancing integration with maintaining what makes the startup successful. By allowing Manus to function independently at first, Meta preserves its startup culture and existing roadmap. This strategy reflects lessons learned from prior experiences where moving too quickly to fully integrate acquisitions ended up stifling innovation. The risk of over-integration too early could slow down development and limit Manus's ability to rapidly adapt or innovate. So the key is to integrate thoughtfully, ensuring that the strengths and momentum of Manus are not lost, while still eventually aligning with Meta's broader goals. Because Manus was originally founded in China, but then moved its base to Singapore, the acquisition faced close examination by Chinese regulators and US policymakers. Meta responded by committing to completely cut off any Chinese ownership connections and to gradually shut down Manus's China-based operations. This is a complex process with significant risks involved, since navigating regulatory requirements and geopolitical sensitivities can be unpredictable and may impact the deal's timeline and integration. Successfully managing these challenges is essential for the overall success of the acquisition and to ensure a smooth path forward. The key to long-term success with these AI agents lies in integrating them seamlessly into Meta's platforms without turning users away or undermining the value Meta can charge. If the agents feel intrusive or disruptive, people might react negatively, which would hurt engagement and limit revenue growth. Instead, the goal is to expand subscription services as a revenue stream, reducing reliance on ads. This shift not only diversifies income, but also respects the user experience, making monetization more sustainable over time. Ultimately, balancing broad adoption with maintaining pricing power will drive the returns Meta expects from this investment. Looking at the financial side, this acquisition stands out for three main reasons. First, Manus was generating over $100 million in annual recurring revenue at the time of acquisition, meaning Meta paid about 20 times that revenue. While this multiple is high, it makes sense given Manus's rapid growth and strong strategic fit. Second, compared to Meta's planned investment of over $100 billion in AI infrastructure, the $2 billion spent here is relatively modest, especially for a product already generating revenue. Finally, Manus offers significant optionality by enhancing multiple revenue streams, including subscription ARPU, business messaging monetization, and tools for creators and enterprises. Few AI acquisitions come with such a diverse and tangible set of opportunities right from the start. This combination of revenue, efficiency, and optionality helps explain why Meta saw strong value in this deal. Meta's $2 billion acquisition of Manus wasn't about making headlines or competing solely on AI model size. Instead, it addressed a key gap in Meta's AI approach by bringing in a system that already functions well, has paying customers, and turns intelligence into actionable outcomes. This marks a shift from focusing on how smart their AI can be to asking what their AI can actually do and whether it offers value customers will pay for. Given how agentic AI is emerging as a key tool for digital work, this acquisition could turn out to be one of Meta's most important moves, especially because it happened quietly without much attention at the time. It gave Meta a competitive foothold in the agentic AI space ahead of major players, with the added advantage of a product that's practical and revenue generating from day one. The future impact of this deal hinges on how well Meta integrates Manus without stifling its innovation, handles regulatory challenges, and scales monetization while maintaining user trust and pricing power. Overall, this acquisition signals a more pragmatic and execution-focused phase for Meta's AI journey. If you found this video useful, there's plenty of more business and finance videos on the channel that you'll enjoy watching and get great practical value from. In the meantime, thanks for watching.